So now you have the website up. You probably did the on-page optimization, the content, and all that. You put it up. You have a GMB listing up and running, and you've started citations, social profiles, maybe a couple of backlinks, PBN links, and you're starting to see one or two calls trickle in. So basically, your website is not on page one yet. It's not in the maps yet. But people are finding it because we have done a lot of keyword research, long tail keywords, secondary keywords. And so people are, the website is showing up on the top of Google for those secondary long tail keywords. And when people are finding your website, they're calling. And so you're getting probably one call a day, one call every other day, things like that. You're slowly getting some phone calls. What are you going to do? Are you going to just let them go and wait till the phone calls get more consistent and higher volume? Or are you going to use those and capitalize on that, right? So you could do two things. One, you could just wait it out for maybe a month or so and let the website keep coming up in the SERPs, the search engine ranking, search engine results page. And once the calls are more consistent, like two a day, maybe 1 to 2 a day, then you can reach out and start, sending them to a contractor or a client, a lead gen partner. Or what you could do is, even as the first call comes in, you could actually take that phone call. As soon as the first call comes in, this is what I do usually. I take the phone call. I pretend to be the company. So for example, let's say, Acre Tree Service Pros, right? So our website is getting a call for tree service in Akron, Ohio, as our example. I take the phone call and I tell them, okay, what exactly are you looking for? Tree removal, great. What's your name? What's your number? And I'll tell them, okay, I will have somebody from my company call you back to schedule a time for a free quote, free estimate. And then what I would do is I would call up a couple of tree companies who are probably doing AdWords or who are probably not in the first page of Google, who are probably I know that they're not getting a lot of calls. I would call one or two up and I would tell them, hey, I actually have a website which is getting some calls. Can I forward those to you? Can you take some more business? And most of the time they would say, yeah, sure, forward them to me. You're not talking give me some money, let's do business right now. You're not saying that. All you're saying that is, hey, can I refer a customer to you? Can you take some extra business? Right? And they will say yes. And once you do that, your next call generated from this lead gen site could probably be 3, 4, 5 days away, maybe a week away. So what do you do in the meantime? Do you just leave that client hanging? Do you, like, if you understand, you've initiated a relationship, you've made a phone call, you reached out to a client, and you've given him something. That's the holy grail of every local business owner. Like, they want customers. You just gave him a free customer. You actually became his new best friend, whether you know it or not. And so, are you going to be in the mercy of Google and wait for the next phone call, which could be a week away, and the local business owner that you forwarded this lead to has already forgotten you? Or do you want to do something a little bit proactive and initiate a long-term relationship? So what I do is I do some AdWords Express. Okay, I run a few AdWords and I'll show you. You don't have to go deep into AdWords. I'm not good at AdWords. I don't know AdWords, to be honest. But I do know AdWords Express, which is so simple that even my 5-year-old could run it, right? And basically what I do is I put in about $20, $25 in AdWords Express per day, and that will generate about 1, 2, 3 calls a day, depending on the niche you are in. Okay, so example, I'm in the tree service niche a lot, and I know that it doesn't matter what city I'm in. In most cities, if I spend $25 a day in AdWords Express, and I'll go into detail showing it to you, I will generate about 2 calls a day on an average. So I would probably spend about $100 out of my pocket and send him 3, 4, 5 calls for free. until we build a relationship together. So until he understands that the calls that are coming from me are really high quality. These are customers reaching out to him directly. And when I give him 4 or 5 calls or leads or customers for free, he's going to take my call when I call him the next time. And when I call him the next time, I'm going to say, hey, would you like to continue with this? Would you like me to keep sending you customers your way? And he'll say, yeah, sure. I mean, 9 out of 10 local business owners would be like, duh, yeah, please send me more customers. And then you could say, hey, I charge $25 per call. Okay, I mean, you do your research in your niche, but in the tree industry, it's $25 per call is an average. That's what Home Advisor charges. So you could go to Home Advisor, the link in the course, and figure out your niche and your city and get the exact number if you want. But basically, that's what I say. I say, hey, I charge $25 per call per lead. I've already given you 4 or 5 for free, and you made your money. You know the calls are worth a lot more. So going forward, it'll be $25 a call, and 9 out of 10 people will say, "Yep, no problem, let's do it." And so what do? You just put $25 a day in AdWords Express. It could be 20, it could be 15, it could be 30, depending on the niche. But when you put the $25 a day, you're going to get back an average 2, sometimes even 3 calls, in that money. And each call is worth $25 to the business customer. So he's actually paying you $50 per day because you're sending him 2 calls a day on an average, but you are spending $25 a day. So you're actually making a small profit every day. $25 a day profit. You do the math, even if it's just 5 days a week, that's $125 a week. That's $500 a month profit. You haven't even started to rank the website. Just running AdWords Express, you're running at either break even or a small profit. Now the profit is great, $500 quick money is awesome, but what we are really doing now is we're building a relationship with our new lead gen partner. And that is so important because these business owners get so many calls every single day, so many emails every single day from marketing companies saying, hey, pay for leads, I'll give you leads. And here you came, you already stood out, from the crowd by sending him 3 to 4 to 5 different customers for free. And then now you're just sending him quality calls every single day. It's probably 1 or 2, but that's enough to keep most business owners happy, and you're making a profit at that, right? And you're going to do this for probably 1 to 2 months max. By then, your website's going to rank, and then you can slowly stop the AdWords, and the call volume will still increase because your website is ranking in maps and organic in the first page of Google for multiple keywords. And then it's just pure passive 95% profit, maybe 100% profit. You're just paying for some hosting, right? So right now, this is a quick way to do some build a relationship with the lead gen partner and make some quick money. Or if you don't want to even do this, you can just skip it and wait 2-3 months for your lead gen site to rank, and then just start forwarding the calls for pure profit. But AdWords Express is simple. I have tinkered with AdWords, and I know people say that with AdWords you can make more money and it's less cost per click. I am not into all that. All I'm doing AdWords Express for is to generate some leads and build a relationship with my lead gen partner. So let me log in to AdWords Express and show you how easy it is. Okay, so I'm in Google. I'm in the Gmail account where I want to be, and I just say Google AdWords Express. Make sure you go to this URL, google.com/AdWords/Express. Click on that. I have to sign in. Let's see. I thought I was signed in. Yep, I am signed in. And basically, this is a login. This is my agency Gmail, but you could use any Gmail. It's as simple as these 3 steps. You select your goal, you create a simple ad, which is like 3 or 4 lines, and you set your budget and area, and that's it. So let's go step by step, right? So you see this first page, click on create ad. Out of these 3, call your business, visit your storefront, take an action on your website. You want people to call your business, right? The whole idea with Google AdWords is if somebody is searching for tree service, Akron, Ohio, you want the AdWords to come like this, right? Just a simple name, call, and we'll even put our phone number. These guys did not even put the phone number. We would be putting our phone number. Okay. So just by looking at this, you can see people don't even know how to run AdWords. That's something you can do if you want to go in deeper. But I just do AdWords Express. So basically, I will click on call your business. And then out of this is my goal, like call your business. I would pick that goal. And then I would say which what city I want to target. It could be near my business, and you could put your city, your lead gen address. Or in my case, I can just do specific cities. And let me see, we want to target Akron, Ohio. So Akron, Ohio. We want to target Akron, Ohio. You see that about 654,000 people a month is the potential audience in Akron, Ohio for your ad. Click on next. What business category are you in? In my case, this is showing examples because it's my agency Google account, but we want to say tree service. And it'll give you Expedia. It'll give you, suggestions. So click on tree service. Come all the way down, and we can pick other products that you're offering, right? So you're offering tree removal, emergency services. We don't want to do maintenance in this case, stump grinding, trimming and cutting. And as you keep increasing these, the potential number of people who are going to see will be increasing here, right? This is just in Akron, Ohio. After you've chosen a few services, so in our case, it would be tree removal, emergency services, tree trimming, and tree service. We go to next. And here is where we just create an ad. If you see here, Google already gives us some suggestions. It's just all about headline 1, headline 2, description. Don't worry about the address or the domain here, because this is actually in my Right Key Solutions agency Google account. But you understand you want to do it in your lead gen Google account. Doing now is basically, I just created something simple. In our case, it would be, Akron, Ohio. All we want to do is keep it as simple as possible, guys. Okay. So what we're going to do is, in headline 1, we want to say affordable tree service. Now, these are keywords that we got off of Keyword Planner or Keyword Search plugin. We just plug in our keywords. So we want to make sure tree service Akron, Ohio is there, okay, somewhere in headline 1 and headline 2. And we want to put in other search terms that we think people are going to search. So affordable, licensed, insurance, things like that. And then we put our other services and keywords in the description. So, tree removal, tree trimming, stump grinding, same day service, etc. Put that here. And as we put it over here, this thing changes to show you how your ad will look like, basically. Now, of course, your address would be your lead gen address once you set it in your Google account, so it'll show up automatically. But once that's done, you want to make sure you want to put, it goes to www.acorntreeservicepros.com. So you got that. Obviously, I haven't even registered the site, so it's not coming in. But you just put your lead gen address. You were running the ad to our address, but to our website. But most people won't even click on this. They will just click on the phone number, basically. Okay, click on next. And then you can add images and logos if you want to. I don't even do that, to be honest. Remember, my whole goal is to just quickly set up a Google AdWords Express campaign and get some leads going for $20, $25 a day. Click on next. And then here you could put whatever the phone number you wanted. So I don't have a phone number for this, but let's just say, whatever the area code for Ohio is, 419 444 and just say next. Right. Okay, let's just leave it with the agency number. Say next. Basically, here is what you set your budget. Do you want $21 a day? It gives you an estimate of about at least 1,000 views and 160 clicks a month. Now, if you do the math, 160 clicks a month for about $20 a day. Um, let's just divide it by 30. That's about 5 clicks a day, right? Because 30 days, this is 160 on the low end per month. So 5 to, I don't know, almost 10 clicks a day. Out of 5 clicks, from experience, I have seen that about 4 to 6 clicks equals one phone call. It could be less, it could be more, usually around that. So that means this would give us at least one phone call for sure, right? If we do this $25, now you see it increases to about 200 clicks, which is like 7 clicks a day. That easily comes to about approximately 2 phone calls a day. So you could easily spend $25 a day, but you're charging $25 per call. And so when 2 calls a day goes to the contractor or your client, they're going to pay you $50 for the day. You can bill them weekly, however you want to, or charge them. But basically, he's paying you $50, you're paying $25, so you get $25 per day profit. And that's just all it is. You set your budget, click next, and then you just see, this is your ad is just going to call your business. So you see this phone number. Even though the phone number is not shown over here, most people, if it's especially in the what's it called, the phone, they're calling from the phone, they can click on this and it'll just bring up the phone number, right? This is the location. You don't have any images. You added a phone number to your ad to receive phone calls. So this is important because that means people are going to call you. That's it. You just say next, and then you put in your credit card. If you have a coupon code, you can put that. And when you set up a Google My Business listing, most of the time Google gives you a free $100 coupon. So basically what it means is you spend $25, it will open up $100 worth of AdWords clicks for free. Or sometimes it's if you spend $50, you get $150 worth of clicks. So basically, you're not even spending $100. You're spending $25 and you're getting free calls for 4 days. So really, you're spending $25. You're getting about 8 calls in 4 days, and the client can pay you for that, or you can send them for free. That's up to you. But then you click on next, after you put the thing, and then you put in your credit card, and you're good to go. So just a quick way to run some ads. Main reason is to keep sending at least one call a day, and you keep building the relationship with your lead gen partner until your website is ranking and getting some calls consistently. Now, if you do this right, and if you go deep into one niche, you will understand just with Adwords Express, you can even start making money from day one just by a simple Adwords Express ad, right? Even if it's just $25 profit per day, that adds up to $500 a month, and that's what you're looking for in the first place. So there's so many ways you can do it, and I hope this helps you.